Okay, this lesson for the Koine Project Class, we can demonstrate now by our use of language why it can often be irrational to debate, for example, a topic. We noticed a lot of energy around the dispute between Calvinism and Arminianism, or Calvinists and Arminians as those who identify accordingly. For example, it's irrational to debate T in TULIP without first and foremost defining the term because it leads to things from which others can't return. It's called accretion, where it's just layered so much. So let's just go and look, because I found it charming when someone used the word low informed with me when I was speaking once this years ago, and I was apparently not supporting Calvinism the way they were trained to support it. So we're going to look at Genesis 2:9 in the Septuagint, and we're going to look at that C part, and we'll go to the Zelon, the tree. And then we have of Adonai, and we've covered this before, but we're just simply developing a lexical definition as we were trained to do in the seminary. And this is of, and this is a perfect infinitive here. It is articular infinitive of the, so we'll put here the consequence, result or purpose, but consequence is really good, of the consequence to have noticed. And this is from Oida and Ado. You can look that up, but we have to have noticed, noston, a knowable thing. And it's perhaps too late now for the T in TULIP if someone were to actually do their work and notice that the one supporting it does it in very large, broad, general statements, and then usually makes accusations that if you don't believe this, then this, then this, then this. So here we have Kalu, Kai, and there we are, Poneru. So that would be the fascinating thing here is this conjoined good and evil. Good conjoined to evil. So there we go. And those are adjectives. We'll talk about that in another class, of course. Well, then we can notice we go to Matthew 7:11, which we've done this numerous times. Jesus said, since therefore, you yourselves, since therefore you yourselves. Then he used this word here, pone roy. So here we have this word poneru, and it's G4190. So we have some information now, and we can notice that with just a little effort, and we have this same word here, evil ones. Then we have this term here that's very insightful, ontes, while being evil ones. While being evil ones. Then we have oidate, and this is related to this term here. You can look these up, that insight word. You all, this is perfect also. You all have noticed and continue, of course, continue to notice. And we had that domata, agatha. So we have good gifts, didonai, to be giving, good gifts, toys, to the tech noise. Misspelled that. There we go. Tech noise to the children. Amen. Of you all. So the idea that so much banter, vitriol, dispute, even some ugly things are said in both directions, it is partially ideally, if you can back far enough away from it, stay out of the banter as you all do, who are, as I would like to say, tethered to the text, and we adhere to it and return to it and lead out from that. You'll notice that that type of banter and that type of emotion as it escalates is what actually will take you all as students farther and farther away from the text itself. And if you'll just start from the text, you can be very useful, very helpful to others. And you can notice that ontologically speaking, while being evil ones, they not only noticed, but were able to do good things. So the idea that to believe is something we're unable to do. First of all, to believe is lawful. It's a good thing, and we're commanded. And by the gospel, we're persuaded to believe. So no one is unable to be persuaded. No one is with an excuse for refusing to notice the self-evidence of the Creator as we understand because of the creation, nor is anyone excused from not noticing that the heavens themselves declare His glory, and then not noticing the truth that's gone all over the world and throughout the world. So that this is why I would say it's probably too late for the T, and I wouldn't know personally why we would want to, why anyone would want to salvage it, save it, or continue to prop it up, unless, as one Calvinist told me, they're overinvested in it and they must do something. But that's not really a labor we have. We are as comfortable abandoning our traditions, our pre-understanding, our incorrect information. So for those who may accuse you all who use the text of being low informed, what it is, you might learn quickly that your accusers are misinformed. So let me get out of the way and let you see the board and see how quickly we did this. And you'll notice we can just now go and see what the Bible says, see what Jesus said. We can go to the Koine Old Testament and correlate that with the Koine New Testament. So you have a blessed day and enjoy this lesson.